Hey everybody, it's Valerie. Um, I'm coming to you today after having just gotten over the flu, and you can totally hear it in my voice, but it can't be helped. I wanted to get on today because today is 11/11, and while I'm no expert, I know that when I first started waking up, I think I mentioned before in a previous video that 11/11 and 1/11 kept showing up on a daily basis, multiple times a day for months and months, and it just was clearly above the chance of probability. Statistically speaking, if you look at statistics, it was just uh, it was crazy. And anyway, so this morning I woke up and I felt. I looked over at my husband and I felt my heart just swell. And I felt so much love and gratitude for this man that's been sharing my life, uh, and all that he has walked through with me. And so this videotape's not just going to be about 11/11. It's going to be a thank you. It's sort of a thank you note to uh, there's 5 people other than my husband I want to mention. And this video may not be interesting to many of you. It will be interesting mostly to those 5 people that have helped me along my path. And I need this opportunity right now to express the gratitude. But before I do that, I just want to speak a minute more about 11/11. The people who are in the know or who've been on the spiritual path for longer than I have, for longer than 8 years or so, say that 11/11 is a powerful portal for manifesting your dream. So I have spent a good bit of time this morning uh, getting clear about what it is that I want to see in the next year in my life personally. And quite frankly, everything I want personally is for everybody else in the world. I'm not talking about material things. I'm talking about love, peace, joy, connection, health, all of those things that money cannot buy. Anyway, so I hope you will spend some time today in thought, meditation, or prayer, uh, thinking about those things because, like I said, this is a powerful time for manifestation. So if you're into that, do it. Anyway, so to get back on track, when I woke up and I felt that feeling with my husband, I was kind of overwhelmed. I wasn't expecting to have that first thing in the morning. And so it spurred me on to doing this video that I've been meaning to do for a long time. And there's a few people I need to thank. The first one is I'm going to be doing them in order of my having known them, not in order of importance. Everybody to me is very important in my life, and I don't weigh things like that. They just are either important in my life or they're just not much of in. They're not in my life. But anyway, the first person that came into my life years ago, and it was before I had my awakening when I met her, but after I had my awakening, she became more present in my life, I'll say. And she is an aunt figure. And I had we had connected, and I started sharing with her uh, a lot of the crazy stuff that was going on with me that I wasn't really understanding and all of that. And I had told her about the difficulty I'd gone through, my dark night of the soul, whatever you want to call it. It's very typical before your awakening to have gone through the worst part of your life. And I certainly had, and I had a great deal to share and not many people to share it with. So when I told her about all the stuff that was going on, rather than reject me like a lot of my family had done, she welcomed me and she actually flew me down to see her. And so I went down And it was not just her, it was her and her boyfriend. And they know who they are. Anyway, I think he encouraged her because he had also heard our conversation to have me come down. And when I got together with her, and I found it so difficult to discuss all the very deep, dark things I had gone through without just bursting into tears and all of that, she looked at me and she said, "Well, let me ask you something." And I said, "What?" And she said, "Do you like yourself?" And I said, "For the first time in my life, I can say I do and mean it. I like myself." And she said, "Well, if you like yourself or you love yourself, you have to accept everything that it took for you to get where you are right now, the good, the bad, and the ugly." And for those words, I can never repay her because it truly helped me to transcend that very difficult period I had been going through. So I want to say thank you to you, and I love you. Second person that I'd like to mention was pivotal in my awakening. While it was difficult and she regrets sometimes having done it, she thought that it was possibly made things harder for me. Um, they did not. I mean, just waking up is difficult because you see the reality of what the nature of your reality, and the blinds come off and the veil thins, and you see the way the world actually is, not the way you had been told that it was. She also happens to be a brilliant naturopath, and she helped me when I had been failed by the medical field several times. Uh, she helped me to find a better way to my own health care and to taking care of my health. I managed to get through this flu with her help, with her knowledge that she has given me over the years. And I've been taking notes and keeping notes and sharing it with people when they were willing to hear. And anyway, I took a protocol to get through the flu that was developed for treating malaria, not unlike hydroxychloroquine, which our U.S. government gives to our military when they go overseas to Africa to prevent from getting malaria. This stuff will kill any virus, any bug, and I'm here to tell you about it because I've had the flu 3 times in the last 4 years, and I've managed to get over the fever within 24 hours taking this protocol. Anywho, to go on from that, so you know who you are. You have helped me immensely, and through me, you've helped others. And I'm so very grateful for you. And if you've never seen the show Friends, or if you've seen the show Friends, in one episode, the guys mention a friend coming in town, and his name is Gandalf. She is my Gandalf. When she picks me up and we go out for the day, you never ever know what you're going to end up doing. So she's very good at lifting your spirits and helping you to stretch and expand and do things you never thought you would do. And so I love you. Thank you so much. My third friend, by order of knowing, is a dear friend, has become one of the dearest friends I've ever had. She has had the greatest suffering of anybody, well, next to the one I just mentioned. She's had extreme and deep suffering. She is one of the sweetest and kindest people I've ever known. She's quick with a kind word, a smile, a cheerful message. Uh, and she is someone who lost a child. The suffering that she went through is unimaginable. And yet she has learned to rise above it and be the very best person that she can be. and she's been a good example for me. She also likes to share some of her old timey family wisdom, which I also greatly appreciate. You know who you are, and I love you. Thank you for everything you've done for me. Okay, I'm tired of getting crying because I feel my heart just feels so open today on the 1111 portal. It's very unusual for me to be this overly sensitive, but maybe that's part of what the 1111 portal is doing for me. It may be different for everyone, but this is how I'm feeling today. Very full of gratitude and with a great big open heart. Excuse me. Anyway, I have two more friends that I'd like to say thank you to. And one of them is someone that I met definitely still during the dark night of the soul. And she works, actually, she manages a thrift store near my house. And she is a very modest, very humble. She loves her family with her entire heart, and she keeps fighting for them. She's long suffering, and she's got a special place in my heart. By the way, all of my friends, including this one, um, they all have special gifts they've been given. And I often wonder if maybe they've been given these gifts so that, well, to help them navigate through this world, but also to help me. Um, the last friend I'd like to mention is this beautiful woman from Blackpool, England. And I also met her. She was a volunteer at the thrift store that I also volunteer at. She's a Reiki healer, and like myself, and she is just a delightful person. She has, she likes to think of herself as a motherly figure, and she is, but she's age wise no more than my older sister. And she is a light. And we try to meet at least once a month and have lunch together. And I value her very much for her wisdom and her love and her light. And I appreciate all of you for watching this video. I hope 1111 is a beautiful time period for you. And now that I'm on the mend, I do have quite a few videos that I'm interested in doing that I'm very excited about, but this one seemed to be more important right now and took precedence over all the others. So y'all have a beautiful day. Enjoy the 1111 portal. Take advantage of this energy and help us to all raise the consciousness of the planet. Be your best version. Go out there. Share your light and watch it grow. Love you guys. Have a blessed day, and I'll talk to you soon.